All right, everyone, buckle up because the news cycle is moving at warp speed and you need to be in the know. This is Google Trends Hub, and we're diving headfirst into the stories that are dominating the conversation. Forget what you thought you knew, because today we've got updates that are going to change the game. We're talking about major breakthroughs, high-stakes negotiations, and developments that will impact your daily life. You absolutely do not want to miss a second of this. We've got the inside scoop on everything you need to stay ahead. Let's get into it. First up, the digital streaming world is breathing a sigh of relief as a major potential disruption has been narrowly avoided. Imagine your favorite sports and news channels suddenly vanishing from your go-to streaming platform. That was a real possibility, but a critical deal has just been struck, ensuring that millions of viewers can continue to access a vast array of content without interruption. We're breaking down exactly what this agreement means for you and your viewing habits. Next, we're diving deep into the world of professional sports and the intricate web of agreements that keep the games coming to your screens. A significant carriage dispute was on the brink of causing major headaches for fans, threatening to pull popular sports networks right before crucial seasons kicked off. Think about missing out on those highly anticipated matchups that define the season. We've got the full story on how this was resolved and what it means for the upcoming football and baseball seasons. Then, we're shifting gears to explore a high-stakes negotiation that had everyone on the edge of their seats. A critical carriage agreement was set to expire, putting millions of subscribers at risk of losing access to a wide range of channels, including essential news and sports programming. This wasn't just about a few channels. It was about the very value proposition of a major streaming service. We're uncovering the details of the deal that was just finalized, what led to the brink of disruption, and how it all got resolved. And finally, we're bringing you the latest on a major carriage dispute that was threatening to impact millions of viewers right before the start of key sporting seasons. This situation involved a major streaming provider and a prominent content provider, and the outcome was uncertain until the very last moment. We're breaking down the details of the agreement that was just reached, ensuring that popular channels, including those vital for football fans, remain accessible. Stay locked in as we cover all these critical updates and more. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Averted disruption, the streaming service deal you need to know about. In a move that has brought immense relief to millions of viewers, a major carriage dispute has been successfully resolved, preventing a significant blackout of popular channels on a leading streaming platform. The agreement, reached just in the nick of time, ensures that a wide array of content, including vital sports and news programming, will remain accessible to subscribers, averting what could have been a widespread disruption to viewing habits. This resolution comes after intense negotiations between the content provider and the streaming service, with both parties ultimately finding common ground to continue their partnership. The previous contract between Fox Corporation and YouTube TV was set to expire, creating a palpable tension in the lead-up to the deadline. Warnings were issued, and the possibility of Fox channels, such as Fox News, Fox Business, Fox Sports, and the Fox Broadcast Network, along with its local affiliates, being removed from YouTube TV became a very real concern. This situation would have impacted a vast subscriber base that relies on YouTube TV for their daily dose of news, entertainment, and, crucially, live sports. The stakes were particularly high given the timing, with major college football games and the upcoming NFL season on the horizon. Fox had publicly expressed its dissatisfaction with the proposed terms from Google, accusing the tech giant of leveraging its market influence to propose terms that were not aligned with the broader industry landscape. Conversely, YouTube TV had stated that Fox was demanding payments significantly higher than those paid to other content providers with comparable offerings. This back and forth highlighted the complex financial and strategic considerations at play in these carriage negotiations, where the perceived value of content and the leverage of each party are constantly being assessed. The dispute even caught the attention of regulatory bodies, with FCC Chairman Brendan Carr publicly urging both sides to reach an agreement, emphasizing the importance of uninterrupted access to sports and news for consumers. Fortunately, The temporary extension that was put in place allowed for continued dialogue, ultimately leading to the new Carriage agreement. While the specific financial terms of the deal have not been publicly disclosed, the outcome guarantees that all of Fox Corporation's channels, including those critical for sports enthusiasts like the Big Ten Network, will continue to be available on YouTube TV. This means that fans will not miss out on any of the action during the upcoming college football and NFL seasons, a significant win for viewers who were bracing for potential disappointment. The resolution underscores the ongoing importance of linear television rights and the intricate dance between content creators and distributors in the evolving media landscape. It's a reminder that even with the rise of streaming, these traditional agreements remain crucial for ensuring broad access to popular programming. This averted blackout has been met with widespread approval from viewers and industry observers alike. Many took to social media to express their relief, particularly those anticipating the upcoming football season. Analysts suggest that the agreement reflects the continued strong viewership for Fox's sports properties and the desire of both parties to maintain a stable, long-term relationship. The resolution ensures continuity for YouTube TV subscribers and reinforces the value of sports broadcasting rights in the current media environment. This critical agreement has kept the games on, but what happens when these deals hang in the balance? We'll explore another high-stakes negotiation that just wrapped up, keeping essential channels from going dark. Sports broadcast secure, major deal averts fan frustration. In a significant development for sports enthusiasts, a looming carriage dispute between a major content provider and a leading streaming service has been successfully resolved, ensuring that vital sports networks remain accessible to millions of subscribers. This crucial agreement was finalized just ahead of pivotal college football matchups and the start of the NFL season, preventing a potential blackout that would have left fans in the dark about their favorite teams and games. The resolution marks a win for viewers who rely on these platforms for live sports coverage. The intense negotiations involved Fox Corporation and YouTube TV, with the previous Carriage agreement nearing its expiration. The threat of Fox's extensive portfolio of channels, including Fox Sports, the Big Ten Network, and the Fox Broadcast Network, being removed from YouTube TV had cast a shadow over the upcoming sports calendar. Fox had been vocal about its stance, accusing Google of proposing terms that were out of sync with the market, while YouTube TV countered that Fox's demands were excessive compared to those of similar content partners. This public exchange highlighted the significant financial stakes and the differing perspectives on content valuation in the streaming industry. The averted blackout was particularly significant given the timing. Fox was scheduled to broadcast a highly anticipated college football game featuring two top-ranked teams, marking one of the most significant opening week matchups in recent history. Furthermore, the NFL season, known for its massive viewership numbers, was set to commence shortly after, with Fox carrying a substantial portion of the league's games. The prospect of these high-profile events being inaccessible to a large segment of the audience created considerable concern among fans and industry stakeholders alike. Adding to the pressure, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr publicly engaged with the situation, urging both Google and Fox to reach a resolution. His statements, shared on social media, underscored the public's reliance on these services for accessing sports and news content and the importance of a swift agreement. YouTube TV, in response, had offered subscribers the option to sign up for Fox's direct-to-consumer streaming service, Fox One, and had also promised a $10 credit on monthly bills in the event of a prolonged blackout, demonstrating their efforts to mitigate potential subscriber dissatisfaction. Fox's reliance on linear carriage is notable, and the company has historically been aggressive in securing favorable carriage fee increases. With strong ratings for Fox News and the Fox Broadcast Network entering its prime season, the company was in a strong negotiating position. Their extensive sports rights, including college football, the NFL, and Major League Baseball playoffs, further solidify their value in the pay TV bundle. The successful resolution of this dispute ensures that Fox can continue to monetize these rights, while YouTube TV can retain a critical content offering that drives subscriber value. The agreement, while not publicly detailing financial terms, ensures that all of Fox's channels remain available on YouTube TV. This continuity is crucial for maintaining subscriber satisfaction and for the seamless broadcasting of the upcoming sports seasons. The resolution serves as a testament to the ongoing importance of these carriage agreements in the dynamic media landscape, ensuring that fans can continue to follow their favorite sports without interruption. This deal kept the action on your screen, but what happens when these negotiations falter? We're diving into another major media negotiation that was on the brink of collapse. Channel access preserved, landmark deal averts viewer blackout. A critical carriage dispute that threatened to leave millions without access to a wide array of popular channels has been successfully resolved, ensuring that essential content remains available on a major streaming platform. The agreement, reached after intense negotiations, averts a potential blackout of numerous Fox Corporation channels, including news, sports, and the broadcast network, thereby preserving viewer access to vital programming. The previous contract between Fox and YouTube TV was approaching its expiration date, creating significant uncertainty for subscribers. Fox had issued warnings that its channels could be removed from YouTube TV if a new agreement was not reached, citing Google's proposed terms as being out of step with the market. YouTube TV, in turn, had stated that Fox was demanding fees significantly higher than those paid to comparable content providers. This public disagreement highlighted the contentious nature of carriage fee negotiations in the current media landscape, where the value of content and subscriber demand are key bargaining chips. This dispute gained significant public attention, even drawing comments from FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, who publicly urged both parties to finalize a deal. His intervention underscored the widespread reliance on these services for accessing news and sports, particularly with major sporting events on the horizon. The potential for Fox channels to disappear from YouTube TV came at a critical juncture, with the start of the college football season and the NFL season looming. The prospect of missing key games, such as the highly anticipated Ohio State-Texas matchup, was a major concern for fans. To mitigate potential subscriber dissatisfaction, YouTube TV had announced plans to offer a $10 credit to subscribers if Fox content became unavailable for an extended period. They also pointed to new carriage deals with other networks, such as One America News Network and Newsmax, as potential alternatives for viewers seeking conservative news options. However, the primary concern for many remained the continued availability of Fox's comprehensive sports and news offerings. Fox, a company heavily reliant on linear carriage, has a history of aggressively seeking carriage fee increases, often leveraging its strong ratings and primetime programming to its advantage. With Fox News maintaining robust viewership and the Fox broadcast network entering its most popular season, the company was in a strong position to negotiate favorable terms. Their extensive sports rights, including college football, the NFL, and MLB playoffs, further enhance their bargaining power, making their channels a valuable component of any pay TV bundle. The agreement, while not disclosing specific financial details, ensures that all of Fox's channels, spanning broadcast, news, and sports, will continue to be available on YouTube TV. This resolution is a significant relief for subscribers who feared missing out on critical sports coverage and breaking news. It also highlights the ongoing importance of carriage agreements in maintaining the accessibility of diverse media content in an evolving distribution environment. The deal averts a major disruption and allows both parties to focus on their core offerings without the uncertainty of an ongoing dispute. While this deal kept the content flowing, what happens when negotiations hit a wall? We're looking at another major media deal that was on the verge of collapse and how it was saved. Deal secured. Fox channels remain on YouTube TV before key sports seasons. A crucial carriage dispute between Fox and YouTube TV has been successfully resolved, ensuring that Fox channels, including its broadcast network, Fox News, and Fox Sports, will continue to be available to YouTube TV subscribers. This agreement averts a potential blackout that would have impacted millions of viewers, particularly ahead of the highly anticipated college football and NFL seasons. The resolution comes after a period of intense negotiation and a short-term extension, guaranteeing continuity for fans. The disagreement had reached an impasse, with reports indicating that Fox and YouTube TV were struggling to agree on terms for a new carriage deal. Had the negotiations failed, channels such as Fox, FS1, and the Big Ten Network would have been removed from YouTube TV's lineup. This would have been a significant blow to college football and NFL fans who rely on these channels for live game coverage and related programming. The timing of the dispute was particularly critical, as Fox was set to broadcast some of the premier matchups of the college football season, including a high-profile game between Ohio State and Texas. YouTube TV, which boasts a substantial subscriber base, had previously stated that Fox was requesting payments significantly higher than those made to partners with comparable content offerings. In response, Fox had accused Google of exploiting its market influence by proposing terms that were not aligned with industry standards. This public exchange highlighted the financial and strategic considerations involved in these carriage negotiations, with both parties seeking to maximize their value while minimizing disruption to their customer base. To manage the situation, the two companies had initially agreed to a short-term extension to continue negotiations, signaling that a resolution was likely imminent. This extension provided a crucial window to finalize the details of a comprehensive deal. The eventual agreement ensures that Fox's slate of sports content, including college football and NFL games, will remain accessible on the streaming service throughout the upcoming seasons. This continuity is vital for subscriber retention and for maintaining the broad reach of Fox's sports broadcasting rights. The resolution of this dispute is particularly timely given the start of Fox's college football season on August 30th and the NFL season on September 7th. Key Week 1 NFL matchups, including games featuring prominent teams and players, were set to be broadcast on Fox. The availability of these games on YouTube TV is a significant factor for fans planning their viewing schedules. The successful negotiation underscores the importance of these partnerships in the pay-TV ecosystem, and the efforts made by both distributors and content providers to avoid disruptions that could alienate viewers. Ultimately, the agreement between Fox and YouTube TV ensures that football fans, and indeed all viewers of Fox's extensive programming, can continue to access their preferred content without interruption. This outcome reflects a common pattern in the industry where, despite public disagreements, deals are often struck before major programming events to avoid subscriber backlash and maintain revenue streams. The successful conclusion of these negotiations means that the focus can now return to the games themselves, rather than the behind-the-scenes business dealings. This deal kept the major games on, but what happens when these crucial negotiations break down? We're covering another critical media agreement that was narrowly avoided from going dark. And that's a wrap on today's Essential Updates. We saw a major streaming deal avert a blackout, keeping your favorite Fox channels live. Then, we dove into how critical sports broadcasts were saved just in time for football season. We also uncovered another high-stakes negotiation that kept essential content from disappearing. And finally, we detailed the deal that secured Fox channels on YouTube TV right before the NFL and college football kicked off. Don't miss out on any future breakdowns. Hit that like button, subscribe to Google Trends Hub, ring the notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for more.